Hello, Beatlemaniacs. This is Edgar from Tuesdays with Edgar. Well, today is a very special day. Today's the first day of March. So I decided, yay! But I couldn't find anything about the Beatles, so I'm just going to show you a little things about them and show you a little bit of my history with them. I have the Ultimate Beatles Quiz Book. It was written by Michael J. Hickson. It reads about, look, it even has John Lennon's Spaniard in the works. I've always wanted to have a book. It has these like Beatles questions only like real Beatles fans can know. Let me see. Oh, Yellow Submarine. And all the past logos. And he was fab. Well, and also about the Beatles before I knew them, it was really weird. First of all, I remember that when I was little, my dad used to be like, you should pray to God and you're glad you should be glad that and you're alive because of God and all that stuff. So he put me like Catholic shows for kids. And since he knew how much I love music, he put me this TV show. I don't know what's it called, The God Rocks. Yeah, and on that there was a bunch of different characters. Each one of them was related to. One of them was related to the Rolling Stones. Another one was to the Beach Boys, and I forgot what their names were. But there was one group called the Beat Rocks, and I'm always like, look at that goofy dude playing his violin left-handed. And all those people have mop tops, and how weird they look. Well, that was actually pretty embarrassing now that I remember several years later. And also, what else? Oh yeah. Remember having, for a long time, this thing. It's a Beatles Yellow Submarine folder filled up with all my things. I even drew a Yellow Submarine there. And anyway, I've had that for many years. I can't even remember. So this isn't very Beatle related, but it's as close as I possibly can. I found these sunglasses, which definitely resemble, I don't know if either John or Paul's sunglasses from a recording of Rubber Soul, I believe. Yeah, I just know they look like the ones used in the Beatles rock band. How did I get here? George, Paul, Ringo, where are you? What the? And also, this is probably the weirdest one I have. Back in Mexico, they gave me this violin that it was supposed to be a left-handed violin. Only that I was missing its bow. And that person would tell me, ooh, you look like Paul McCartney. I can't remember any Beatles songs. Anyway, and also, my most regretful one was when I was in Mexico. So there was this magazine about cars and mechanics that I would always read every week. And in the back of them, there was this big. I would always take the covers and put them in my room. But now I don't have them, which was a huge mistake. Because I remember that one of them, there was this big dude with a left-handed guitar, and I'm like, who the hell is he? And there was this picture, and that it said a bunch of pictures of Paul during his lifetime. And it said, Paul, before and after the Beatles. I'm like, who is he? And then when I grew out grew out of cars and threw them to the trash. I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? Oh my god, it's Paul McCartney. Too bad my mom actually thought it was trash, so I don't have it with me. And also, it's fun with the Fab Four. I remember that my dad brought this big box full of cassettes, and it had a bunch of documentaries. It also had one about Elvis, but that one got destroyed. One of them of Jimi Hendrix, which I lost. And also one about Bob Dylan, which I believe I gave to my art teacher because he's such a Bob Dylan fan. Anyway, this was a very low quality film, but at least it was a good way to see them in their what's it called? Oh yeah, when Ringo is on the lion suit. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. See you later, Beatlemaniacs. Toodles.